Fit the Mood.
Fit the Mood, great.
Right?
I saw them live last year.
Yeah, you did. Vegas, right?
Like I was talking to you on the break there, man. I didn't have an appreciation for that band, The Who, at all. I mean, Roger Daltrey just killing it, and it's just unbelievable.
Yeah,
That band's so good.
Steve Townsend.
Oh, Townsend's still doing.
And they don't even have their drummer. I mean, Keith Moon died in vomit. Man.
Yeah,
vomited himself.
I forget
to death,
who their they had a special. He was a son of a famous.
Probably Bonham.
Yeah, I think that was it.
John Bonham's kid.
John Bonham.
Bonham died
Yeah.
from his own vomit. He was a drummer for Zeppelin.
And
his son is just
still
badass.
Swinging the mic, still doing everything. They were talking
Daltrey,
about some of the concerts I saw.
Badass.
And you wouldn't think of Peter Gabriel. I was telling you about how I saw him. That guy's just awesome in concert. I saw Sting this last year. I'm not a big concert guy. I don't. But if you go to the right venue, and you have the right seats,
and the right drugs,
and the right alcohol level. But no shit,
Great
dude.
event,
Like
right?
no shit. You got to have the triple threat. You got to have the good seats, the good venue, the good drugs.
But everybody
and
there,
good.
everybody there has to be in the same.
And everyone at the Who is cool as
you know,
fuck. I mean,
yeah.
everyone's even like because a lot. I mean, obviously,
They're all my age, man.
We were the youngest ones there. Me and Jackie were like, no shit, man. Were like partying with our parents, but
This is gonna be boring.
Cool, but it was fucking cool.
Right?
You had people in the aisleways dancing. It was just it's good. So if you go to a concert,
Hey man, we know how to do it.
but
We're not just old. We know how to do it.
But don't go to a concert to sit up at the top.
No.
Like, it's not, like, go listen to it at home. You're just listening to music, basically, right? Because you're not watching the show. You go sit second row. I don't care if I'm not homosexual, but Sting, I'd fuck you from the second row.
You heard it here first, people.
Put that in my replay. Renee.
There's a drop.
I mean, I felt it. I was in that second row.
I felt it.
When he sang "Message in a Bottle," I felt that.
I don't know if I'm proud or shocked or scared.
Either do I.
I don't know if I'm proud that you get it.
Yeah, like,
scared that you want to do them.
no, take it. Take it as I get it. Like
Okay.
I felt, because I've been fortunate enough to in the last few years to go to some concerts where I wasn't mosh pitting.
Right?
Because that was the majority of my concerts.
Right.
Pennywise, Ev. I mean, all the 90s fucking punk rock bands that I was into. Mosh pitting, crowd surfing. To actually sit there in the second row and watch just a Peter Gabriel band and everyone from the keyboardist to the guitarist just
are
ripping
badass.
the shit out of it.
Now you get me a little better, right?
Like, my God.
Dad was a partier.
Yeah, Dad was badass. Let's play some dots. Let's play some dots.
Love it.
All right, now.
Attaboy.
Attaboy. All right, let's get into it now. We just finished off a game in the NHL playoffs right behind us, Knocker, and we have a couple teams set, ready to go into the conference finals here in hockey. And like I said, Knocker, I was talking before the break, too.
Yep.
Nick Ritchie, again, I'm writing for thedirty.com right now. Check him out, thedirty.com.
This guy wouldn't want a hockey game for nothing 3 years ago. Hockey?
I think you
guys are idiots.
You preached to him and Scooby forever about if you're going to go to a game, a playoff game that is, you go to an NHL hockey.
Yes.
And I have people coming out of the woodworks, NBA fans, coming out saying, tweeting me, NHL playoffs, greater symbol, NBA playoffs, because it is,
There
folks.
is nothing like an NHL playoff game.
Nothing like
and especially between rivals. If you're at a rival game, just unbelievable.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it. It's the best live spectator sport in the world, in my humble opinion.
I completely agree with you on that, and I just watching it, Knocker, I got a greater appreciation for the sport. I really do, and I got a great appreciation. I think because the Kings aren't in it, so I'm watching more hockey. I think than just watching. I got to get home for the Kings game because that's all I care about. No, I'm watching this Washington Pittsburgh series.
Well, I think this year
it might be the best thing I've seen in literally a decade of hockey.
And they've had some epic series in the past. This has been a rivalry that's gone back years and years and years. This has been a very good rivalry. But I think, Josh, I really think, and you this may not be at the top of your head, but I really think you're more interested. Yes, the Kings aren't in it, but that the other teams that normally aren't in it, that are recreating some excitement.
Yeah.
Calgary, Edmonton, the Predators doing good. Toronto playing very well. Ottawa playing well.
Yes.
There's teams that don't normally,
Yeah.
it's not the same old teams in the playoffs anymore.
No.
It's just unbelievably exciting.
It's captivating. And I even have my wife. My wife's turning on that Pittsburgh and Capitals.
Right?
Yeah,
And
she
she
is.
don't know shit about
yeah,
hockey.
She doesn't, but she just knows it's just jam-packed.
Yes.
There's fighting. I mean, the stuff that they let go on in the NHL playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that? Did you watch the last Capitals Penguins game at all? Did you catch
I
it?
did not see it.
They replayed where Crosby's just battling it out in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And they're slashing each other.
Mhm.
They're grabbing each other. Face washing each other.
Yes.
And going all the way to the puck's dead. You know what? It's over from there. It's like,
Mhm.
it's just part of the game.
It's
and the
hockey.
refs let it happen. It's been fantastic. But speaking of Crosby, how are you not dead by now?
Yeah.
He's taking a stick to the head. Did you see him crash into the boards
Yeah,
the
he's
other
taking
night?
he's taking a beating. He's not a very big guy.
I don't know how he's staying up. And you know what? I should have given another shout out because you should have to Fleury of the Pittsburgh of the Penguins. I know you're going to Game 7 here,
Mhm.
but you played unbelievable in this series.
Mhm.
There's been a minute
They
worth of
chewed him up in the last game. He did not play real
He
well,
didn't,
but
but
up until that point,
he's been
yes,
outstanding.
he
in
has
this
been their
series.
backbone.
And speaking
Absolutely.
of that, Holtby on the other side been fantastic the last 3 games. The Capitals, Doc.
Hey, what do you think of Ovechkin being dropped to the third line?
What a wake up call!
Right?
What a wake up call!
2 shots
And what have the balls as the coach to drop him down?
Right.
I love it, and what did it do? It worked. It sparked
Yes.
the team. They were down 2-1 in that game, came back and won 4-2, and it changed the whole
Right.
thing.
There is no way that Alexander Ovechkin can have 2 shots on goal in a 60-minute hockey game. That's just not working hard enough.
Yeah.
That's plain and simple. And he's a hard worker, but that's not working hard enough. That's not doing your job.
And not only this series is fantastic, they have the best name in all of hockey. My wife laughs continuously. What's his name? Shattenkirk? She laughs. She's like, honey, is that really his name? Like, yes, it's Shattenkirk. You're like, man. She's like, man, that kid must have had a terrible childhood. Shattenkirk? Really? But that's a great series. Going back to Washington, right,
Yes.
for Game 7. Go
Yes.
Caps. I'm sorry, Dr. Rob, but I've been an Ovechkin guy from the beginning.
You know the Colonel's just chewing his nails.
Both
He
of
doesn't
them.
have
But
any
both of them, 'cause
cuticles
Dr. Rob
left.
was talking shit after they went up 3-1.
Well, this but he's holding the cup right now.
Yeah, he
he's
is.
the defending champion.
You're
He
right.
gets to talk shit until they're eliminated.
Let's go Caps.
He
Let's
gets
go
to talk
Caps.
shit,
Let's
right?
go Caps, right,
I just
Don?
want the Colonel to win one
I do
once.
too,
No
man.
offense, Dr. Rob, but
Yeah, get the
I
Colonel
just
there.
want the Colonel to one time.
He's
just,
dealing with the Nationals and the Redskins. Give him a break. You have the Steelers and the Pirates, okay? You
hey,
know?
but he's got the Wizards.
Oh,
They're 2-2.
Right, they're 2-2.
Right?
Yeah, but they're gonna
They'll fuck it up.
Fuck it up somehow. See? But Knocker shot out to every Ottawa. Everybody in Canada, baby.
Yeah.
You know, we always play the fuck Canada, but hey, cheers out to you guys because, you know,
Hey,
Ottawa's
hats
in
off.
the playoffs, Knock.
Hats off to
Yeah, fuck Canada, but you know.
hats off to Carlson because the Rangers really, really did a number on him in the last game. They beat him up. He didn't do anything. He didn't get any shots, no assists. They really, really took it to him,
Yeah.
and he nutted up today. He strapped him on. He had a
Did.
goal, 2 assists. He was flying. He's one of the best defensemen in the NHL, offense and defense. He plays both ways. He had a hell of a game tonight, and it's refreshing. It's good for the NHL
Am
to
I-
have Ottawa
Yeah.
advance, to have
Do
Nashville
you feel un-American
advance.
though? Because I feel the same way as you. I like having Ottawa there, but do you feel a little un-American rooting for a Canadian team? I mean, they played where the Statue of Liberty. They played New York. The Statue of
No,
Liberty's there.
no,
Doc.
because it's
Come
not.
on,
no.
should we feel bad?
No, I would feel bad if it was Montreal, or
Right, 'cause
or
Canadians
or
don't have
or,
what Canadians
or
do.
Vancouver.
Yeah. Oh,
you
fucking
know,
Canuck.
or
Fucking
or
Canuck.
even Toronto. Now I'm
But
glad
what's that-
Toronto was in it, but those are Canadian teams.
Ottawa's like France. They're sweet. They're like
They're just
Switzerland.
there.
They're like neutral.
Right, they're
just
there.
Neutral.
I agree with you.
I agree,
It's
no.
not really Canada. It's
Yeah,
Ottawa.
It's Ottawa. I love how we're just, me and you just back
I
and
agree
forth.
with you. It doesn't say
Yeah,
Canada.
It doesn't say Canada.
Right?
to
Not
me.
like Toronto Maple Leafs
Yeah,
or
Toronto just
Montreal
like-
Canadiens.
Toronto's
Calgary
like Ian
Flames.
Bag, like,
right?
you know?
Yeah, Ottawa's just neutral. It's like Switzerland.
Yeah, it's like Switzerland. It's like Alaska. You don't even know what's there, but it's cool. You know?
It is a state. No, really.
Yeah, no, it really is. Moving on, Knocker. So we've got 2 Game 7s. Okay, so so you like the Capitals tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Caps.
I do. Pittsburgh's a little
Colonel
beat
all the
up.
way, man. Colonel
Yeah.
all the way.
Yeah, I do
Sorry,
like the
Dr.
Caps.
All right, well, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna be moving all day tomorrow. It's okay though because I'm at Game 7.
I'm not helping you.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm not helping you.
Oh, fuck you, man. I'll pick you up from work. I told you, I've got 3 salon pauses on my back right now. Pulled muscles.
That's
so,
funny.
who do you like? Ducks, Oilers, man. This series has been absolutely amazing, Knocker. I almost went to I was offered to go to Game 5, and I didn't go, and I should have gone. Greatest comeback, would you say, ever in the history of hockey? Because Knocker.
No.
Ducks down 3 goals with 3.5
No.
minutes left. Score 3 goals and win in double overtime.
No.
What's better?
And I'll tell
What is
you.
better?
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
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 The greatest comeback in the history of the NHL is still the Miracle on Manchester. We are talking 5-0 going into the third period against the Gretzky Oilers, where you have, out of 6 skaters on the ice, 5 of them are in the Hall of Fame. Messier, Gretzky, Curry, Fuhrer, and the defenseman slips my mind. Okay? They were on the next year. They ran 4 cups off in a row. The Kings are down 5-0. 5.
How much time?
2.
How much time?
No, third period. They entered the third period down 5-0.
That I think that you have to put that up there. Then
Okay.
I'm mistaken. That's the
Now,
greatest
and the
comeback
only
I've
reason
seen then.
the only reason that I am putting it there
Yeah.
is because the Oilers were so effing good. They were unbelievably
Isn't
good.
it funny how it happened against
The-
the Oilers?
the team-
both times.
The team made the NHL change rules. That's
Okay.
how good this
Yeah.
team was. Okay?
That team was nasty.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that woke them up. It's the best thing that ever happened to Edmonton was losing that game, and then the Kings beat them in the next game
Yeah.
to move on. Edmonton got a wake-up call. You know, hey, it ain't over
Yeah.
till it's over.
Yeah.
But 5-0 going into the third against that team, definitely the greatest.
That's tough.
This one's number 2, but I only put it number 2 because this Edmonton team is not the same
I agree.
as that Edmonton team.
I-
And the Ducks are a veteran team. They're supposed to win this series.
Yeah. It's up there.
And
it's
you know,
up
it's
there.
right up there, though.
It's up top
3
three.
goals in
I
the
mean,
last 3 minutes.
It's got to be top 3 greatest it's got to be there.
Absolutely.
So
I
it's
will give you
unbelievable.
that.
And you look at the next game here, Knocker. They get smashed. The Ducks get smashed. What, 7-1?
Yes.
7-1, Knocker.
Not even that close.
And you look at the history of the stats here. We've been looking at them before the show. Ducks, I believe, are 0-4 in the last game 7s. It's 6-8 in the
7
last
at home.
total.
7
right?
game 7's at home. Yes. 0-4.
Connor McDavid looking good in this. Scoring looks good. So much pressure on the Ducks in this game. What do the Oilers have to lose, right? They weren't even supposed to get this far.
Edmonton is winning this game.
You know what?
Edmonton is going to come in and they're going to win this game 4-1.
My heart says I want Edmonton to win, but my mind's saying veteran team Ducks. You can't. The streak's got to end at sometime, right?
Edmonton's winning this game 4-1.
How do you recover from a 7-1 fucking beatdown?
Right? I don't care what you say. You get your ass handed to you.
But Knock, are we going to be eating crow here when we come back next show?
No,
the
Edmonton's
Ducks,
winning this
we're
game
talking,
4-1.
We're talking Ducks Predators in Western Conference Final.
Edmonton's winning this game 4-1. I had the Ducks going to the finals against the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
But watching this series, I truly believe Edmonton is the better team, and I think they're going to win. The only thing keeping the Ducks in this series has been the goaltending. Now, he flamed out, obviously, in Game 6, right? But he's been just unbelievably good.
How much faster
keep
does
them in.
Connor McDavid look than everybody else?
He's the best skater I've seen in
he
the
is, right?
NHL since Crosby's first 2 years.
Maybe Paul Correa.
And
He reminds me a lot of Paul Correa. Just because he's small, he's agile.
He does, but he does a lot of what Gretzky does.
Yeah.
He's very good with the puck, very quick, this and that. But he's definitely the best skater I've seen come in the NHL in
fantastic.
quite a long time. Now Lemieux was an awesome player, but he wasn't that quick. He was just fantastic.
Yeah.
But he wasn't as quick as this kid. This guy's just unbelievable.
Unbelievable to watch here. So NHL is going to be fantastic. 2 Game 7s tomorrow. Me and Naka, we're both going with the Capitals, 1 home team and 1 away team with the Oilers here. So we'll see how that ends up. We'll see if we be eating crow or celebrating next week. And we'll take it with the grain of salt, Ducks fans. We're Kings fans here. So we have a little bit of a bias going on, okay? All right, knock.
That does play into the equation.
It does just a little bit.
What could be more satisfying to a Kings fan than to watch them flame out in another
We've
Game
got
7?
2. They've got 1, right? They were always above us, right? Right? Hey.
Got yours first.
You got yours first, but we got more.
That's
baby.
right.
That's all that matters. We can fit more wine in our cup. All right, knock. Let's get into the next one here. We got playoffs. We just saw overtime go down right behind us here, Knocker. And interesting playoffs. I don't think so. Boring playoffs, Knocker.
Right, because nothing else matters. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. Cleveland and Golden State are playing in the finals. That's the problem with the NBA.
Why can't we just skip it? Can't we intentional walk in baseball and just say, okay, we give the series.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. There's no chance in hell.
It's kind of embarrassing at this point for the
Well,
NBA.
yeah, the NBA is a 3-team league.
But I'll play devil's advocate here. Can you get me a beer, by the way? I don't want you to think I leave the studio again. Because Knocker, she said no, FYI. Knocker almost had a freak out moment. When I left early, I think it was the first segment of the show, when I left to get a beer, he legitimately thought I was leaving the actual studio. And he came out of the break. He's like, dude, I thought you were going to leave. You're going to leave me like that alone to carry this segment? I was like, what, Knocker? You've only been doing this 5 years? You can't talk for 2 minutes?
I could, but, damn, he just walked out.
You wouldn't. He'd just be Googling at Mallory, and it'd be really, really weird in here.
Seriously, that's a damn good picture. It really is
But it's conservative, but nice, right?
Oh, no, there's nothing overtly sexual at all about it. And that's what makes it
classy.
Sexual.
Classy, Knocker.
The subtlety of it all.
The subtlety of it all.
Come hither. Come yon. Come hither.
You just dropped a come hither on this
I
show.
did.
Fucking great. I think I heard that in a while. All right, Knock. Speaking of the NBA playoffs, been a snooze fest. Now, if you guys are
It really, truly is.
If you guys are new listeners to this show, new downloaders, we really appreciate it. We love you guys all. Send us comments and all that stuff. It's Sportscast_THN on Twitter. Get our Twitter going. That's where we made our name on Twitter. That's where we go. All of our stuff is on there. I don't care if it's dying. We love Twitter. Me and you are just we love it, man. It's made us who we are. It not made us who we are, but it's really developed.
Yes.
Into a family.
Yes.
And not just like a Twitter family, just oh, you guys got... No, we know our Twitter followers.
Right. No,
personally.
It's a family.
From Chabby's out there, he sent me pictures with sign, just everybody out there. I love them all.
This really has turned into something special.
It really has. It really has. But, Knocker, the NBA, it's getting to become such a snooze fest at this point, Knock, that 2 sweeps by the teams we already know we're going to get in the
Not
NBA
even
finals.
close.
Not even close.
Not even a competitive game.
Speaking of Cowherd, I'm going to drop his name again because he brought up a great stat today. The Golden State Warriors have led by 20 points or more for 50 or more minutes
per game,
and they've left and they haven't been behind by a point or more. I forget what the exact stat is, but it's just insanely crazy how much better the Golden State Warriors are.
Yes.
And they're not even peaking. They're not even really they're not even really playing at the
Mike
top
Brown's
level.
coaching them.
Oh, yeah, it's unbelievable.
Right? They're playing on their own.
LeBron on the other side goes through the Pacers, goes through the Raptors.
Yeah, the Raptors I thought might win one game. They just blew through that team. That's
unbelievable. I'm surprised.
Decent team.
I'm surprised Drake didn't switch teams midway through the series.
Who cares about Drake? Why did you even bring that name up?
Because he's such a switch hitter in so many ways. But no, you got this Celtics Wizards series going on, right?
And it's fun.
It's fun.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But it's not going anywhere.
Like cool guy. I mean,
there's not a chance in hell that either one of these
got some
teams.
family drama. Plus, he's missing a tooth. Then you got the John Wall. Could he be? But
oh, got to give it to John Wall though. At the free throw line.
Yeah.
This is for your hoe.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you see that?
No, I did not see that.
You didn't see that?
No.
Are you serious?
No, can you tell me what he said?
Oh my God,
I'm intrigued.
John Wall's at the free throw line.
Yeah.
He's bouncing the ball, waiting to take his free throw, right?
Yeah.
And he turns to the right to whoever's standing to the right of him.
Okay.
Says, "This one's for your hoe." And shoots the free throw.
He said, "This one's for you," and did he make the free throw?
Yeah, of course he did.
Oh my God.
This one's for your hoe.
That's so good.
I love black people.
That's,
I can never see a white guy standing at the free throw line.
Yeah.
This is for your hoe.
Uh-huh.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, that's the most compelling thing in this whole damn
No, you know what's the most
series.
compelling thing is that, what is it, Gortat? Gortat on the Wizards, the white guy he looks like a wizard. Have you seen this guy?
Gortat?
Yeah, Marcin Gortat or whatever his
I
name
thought
is.
that was an hors d'oeuvre.
No, yeah, me too. But he looks like he's from Gand or like some out of the Lord of the Rings.
Gortats, please.
My God.
Seriously? Gortat?
Yeah, it's Gortat. He looks like a wizard. Unbelievable.
But it just doesn't matter. See, that's the problem.
Yeah,
it just doesn't matter. And for a while, the Spurs, you would think, they would give Golden State a shot. There's no chance in hell that Houston and or San Antonio is going to win 4 games against the Golden State Warriors. It's just not going to happen, which makes it totally and completely boring compared to the NHL playoffs where you have no effing idea who's going to win each and every night. You really do not have any idea, and all the teams left in this tournament in the NHL can win it all.
Yeah.
There's only 2 teams. We played 84 games. We're going to play all these playoff games, and you knew coming into the season who the 2 teams at the end were going to be. Sorry. But
no,
anyway,
I completely agree with you. But I just some news just came down right now on Twitter. Some sad news, Knock. Do you remember Rob Big? Rob Dyrdek, the big black guy that was Rob the White Skater on MTV with the big black guy. We met him at Toad Hop in Hollywood. I actually smoked a couple dubs with him.
Who now?
Big Black, the guy from
Big Black.
Yeah,
yeah.
Rob Big, B&B, yeah.
Yeah.
He died.
Big Black?
Yeah.
No effing way, dude.
No, the Dirty has the website I write for as well. Christopher Big Black Boykin has passed away at the age of 45. There's no cause of their death yet. Like we said, Nick Ritchie was friends with him. We've met him before.
Yeah, he was a cool dude, man.
So, yeah, dude.
Wow. Okay, well.
Yeah, pretty craziness there. I'm sorry to bring that in, but
rest in peace, buddy, man.
Yeah, it just is on Twitter right now, and that just came through the mix. So that's sad to see, man, because that guy...
He's a hell of a dude, man.
Yeah,
really dug him.
He was a guy. So check out the story at the Dirty, but there's no
nothing more than he's passed away.
Then he's passed away. So
right, well.
Shout out to him. But back to NBA playoffs as we digress back into playoffs. Knocker. You look on the other side. We just saw Rockets Spurs go down right now. Spurs taking the lead. That series has been. I don't know what to say. You think the Rockets are bad? Okay, cool. The Rockets look great. Look at they just blew out the Spurs in Game 1. They look like they maybe can challenge the Warriors. Then the Spurs come back, kick their ass, and you look right now in Game 5, Knocker. You just saw Ginobili. I mean, old Ginobili coming out the big block on Harden. Was that not clutch? Right, that was a great replay, great camera work.
But you know what, Josh? This would be a very compelling, exciting. Can't wait till the next game series. If you didn't know, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
If you didn't know, it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter which one of these 2 teams wins. They're not getting to the finals. So it's fun to watch, and yes, it's compelling basketball for what it is, but it's not overtly exciting because there's no chance in hell that either one of these teams is getting past Golden State.
Yeah.
And that's rough for the NBA. It really is.
Yeah, it's sad to see the NBA go to this because I thought so much more of what the NBA I just feel like there's no physical play. There's no everyone loves each other. All the guys hang out with each other. There's no bad blood. You have your scraps here or there, but then you know what? You see the guys going out at at the next steakhouse hanging out with each other after the game. And Knocker, we've seen now this is going to be the 3rd year in a row the same teams.
And that just kills.
Does it get boring to you? Of
course it does.
I guess I want to see LeBron see if he can go back to back or Golden State get their revenge. But
I'm not taking away.
I don't want to take away anything either. But it's just Knocker. Like you said, man. I bag on the past, but the basketball right now to me is just it's boring.
I'm not downplaying the skill of those 2 teams. I'm really not. I'm not downplaying LeBron. I'm not downplaying Curry, because those are 2 great basketball teams that would be competitive probably in any era. I still don't think they can compete with the 80s. I think the 80s was the pinnacle of NBA basketball, and no one's ever going to convince me that it's not.
Yeah.
Okay? But you had 5 teams every single year, 5, 6 teams that had a good shot to win this whole thing. You had the Sixers. You had the Celtics. You had the Lakers. You had Phoenix with Barkley back in the day. You had the Warriors. Had some good teams back there. You had the Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks were competitive back then. It wasn't just, okay, we know who's going to be in the finals.
Yeah.
It wasn't that.
There's at least a couple teams,
right? And when you got to the finals, it was nasty. It was dirty. The conference finals on both sides, Chicago with the bad boys, Boston and Chicago, Boston and Detroit. It was just some badass basketball, and it's not there right now. It really isn't. And again, I'm totally convinced that the one and done has killed the NBA. I'm totally and completely convinced that is what's killing the NBA. The NBA has that problem, and it has too many teams. So
yeah,
it's very difficult. But again, I will watch.
I'm going to watch the finals
because they're two
finals.
great teams.
But you know what? I haven't tuned
in. Could care less about any of this.
Care less, seriously.
Yep.
I could seriously care less
Yep.
about the NBA playoffs until the finals.
Yep, and it's going to be nice because it's a rubber thing. What happened last year.
Right, there's somewhat to watch, but Knocker, it's getting to the point here where it's like, come on. The NFL's got parity. The NHL's got parity.
Right.
Look at the parity we got in the NHL.
And you have two teams.
And baseball's got parity. We got the Royals winning a couple. It's just
right. It changes every year.
And it's just NBA stays the same. What team's LeBron on?
And I don't see it changing
because that team's going to be in the last 7 years. LeBron's been on that team,
and I don't see it changing in the next.
I don't
4
see
years.
it either.
Maybe
Lonzo
really
Ball will change it in his $495 shoes because that, because his dad.
I expect those for my birthday.
God,
Father's
dude.
Day and my birthday are coming up.
Oh, you want some Lonzos?
Fuck no.
Some Zo2s, whatever they're
I'd
called.
shoot myself.
So
before
I'm
I bought one of those.
I'm gonna get you a pair of those. Actually, I think I actually might do that.
No, don't.
You look good in a pair.
Buy me around at Pebble Beach.
I will.
Do you know what it costs there?
What song do you want to go out with? Because I want to get a good song to go out with because we're going to be finished up.
You know what, man?
Yeah, what do you want? Because I'm going to line it up.
Because the way our life is going right now.
But get a good one. Get a pump. Get a good one. Not like a depressing.
No. I like Highway to Hell, man.
Okay. You want Highway
to
Hell?
Because that's just basically where the hell me and you are at.
What about Danger Zone?
Okay.
What about Danger Zone?
I like that.
Huh? That just popped up, so I don't know.
Fuck it. Run it, man.
Danger Zone?
See some of that pilot shit, man.
Is it Kenny Loggins? Is that who this is?
Yeah, Kenny Loggins, man.
Kenny Loggins. All right, let's put a little.
Right, hard deck my ass. We got him. Woo!
Is that not one of the best?
Not
one of the best movies ever, though?
I love it.
Top
Everybody thinks it's
has
hokey,
one of the
it's
gayest,
homosexual,
I don't care the
whatever.
volleyball scene. He's hot.
Don't freaking care, man.
You know, Mom.
Slider.
Oh, did Mom not love Slider? Did Mom not love Slider?
Maverick, you pussy!
Maverick, you pussy! I don't care, man. It's a great movie. Great movie. All right, now.
What are you doing up there? Communicate.
You have foreign relations. Keeping up foreign relations. Giving him the bird. I know the bird, Goose.
I hate it when that happens.
God, we can quote that whole fucking movie. All right, guys. When we get back next week, hopefully we got this shit fixed. If not, it's gonna be us again in the basement. Thank you once again. Download the podcast. We love you guys all. And again, we've been preaching all show.
Woo! Flyway to the danger zone, people.
That's right, baby. We'll be back next week. Love you guys all.